What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here on the 405 freeway. Already the busiest freeway in the United States, but it could be getting a whole lot busier as CalTrans is slated to start a construction project that could take up to 4 years as they repave multiple lanes on both sides of the 405 freeway. Let's get into it. The 405 freeway provides commute to nearly 400,000 vehicles per day, making it the busiest freeway in the United States for at least the last 15 years. But due to a massive project scheduled to start in late spring or early summer of this year, the traffic could get even more intense. In a project formerly known as the Interstate 405 Sepulveda Pass Pavement Rehabilitation Project, a 10.2-mile stretch of the 405 between Victory Boulevard in Van Nuys and Wilshire Boulevard in Westwood will be repaved. As anyone who's commuted to or from the San Fernando Valley knows, this section of the 405 is a particularly grueling stretch with extremely heavy traffic. It's because this area parallels the narrow and steep Sepulveda Pass, once and always an important thoroughfare for commuters in Los Angeles, especially since the Sepulveda Tunnel was built in 1930. And that's why the California Department of Transportation, or CalTrans, recently announced a $144 million project, which is considered a pavement rehabilitation project with the aim of improving the safety and mobility along the 405 from Victory to Wilshire. The project also includes restoring and replacing 2 overhead sign structures, as well as 98 sign panel replacements, as well as upgrading 6,400 feet of the metal beam guardrail and upgrading 10 curb ramps. Again, the project is going to start very soon. They say spring or summer of 2025, with anticipated completion in winter of 2029. Now here's where it gets tricky. Per the CalTrans information officer, the 405 could be reduced to 2 or 3 lanes in either direction, depending on the project's needs. As far as the weekends, there are 22 extended partial weekend closures, which means up to 55 hours of partial closures planned over the 4 years of this project. Wow. CalTrans also noted in their announcement that there will be nightly closures as part of this project, as well as intermittent full closures. Now, CalTrans is very communicative about the closures. They will be announced on message boards and publicized on social media, notably CalTrans Dist 7 on X and CalTrans District 7 on Instagram. And there will be detours along the route, specifically noted by CalTrans with signs and otherwise. Now, people who live and work nearby may experience noise, vibration, and dust, but it will not exceed city, state, or federal regulations, according to CalTrans. Now look, it is important to note that in 2011, when contractors demolished the southern half of the Mulholland Drive Bridge in the Sepulveda Pass, traffic actually decreased. But with the World Cup and Super Bowl coming to town over the next 2 years and the Olympics coming to LA for the first time since 1984, lessening the traffic would seem to be a difficult, if not impossible, task to duplicate. So the 405 freeway is already the busiest freeway in the United States, and over the next 4 years, it might be getting a whole lot busier due to this new construction project to repave multiple lanes on both sides of the 405. All right, LA, it's been a minute.